In ancient times, there were two kingdoms. One was large and the other was too small. Larger kingdom was very much powerful and dominating on the smaller one. Due to this nature of the bigger kingdom, there came a time when both of them became enemies and a war broke out between them. Small kingdom was sure of its defeat because they were having very less army. Also, the weapons with them were not up to date. On the other hand, the army of larger kingdom was 10 times larger than the smaller state. So in result, the generals of the smaller kingdom refused to fight with them because they were having a very large army. Therefore, they decided to accept defeat instead of fighting back. They asked the king to accept the demands made by the large kingdom. Even the king was left with no other option and was not able to put much pressure on the army. But the king was very brave. He did not want to give up like this. He decided to go to a monk in the village and to take his opinion. The monk was enlightened and was also very famous in the state. He was the respected one. The king discussed his concern to the monk and the monk listened it very carefully. Suddenly the monk said, "Make me the commander of your army." The king got shocked as he was surprised after listening to this. The king said, "Sir, you are a monk and you are having no experience of war." The monk smiled and replied, "Trust me and do as I said to you." The king was having a great faith in the monk, so he decided to do as the monk said. He made him the commander of the army. But when the army men came to know about this, that the monk with no experience of war and who do not know how to hold a sword will be the commander of their army, they became even more afraid now. The king had full faith on the monk, so the army was left with no choice but to fight under monk's leadership. Next day, they all left with their weapons to the war. There was a temple on their way. They all stopped there to worship God. The monk stopped and asked the army to take the blessings of the Almighty and also ask him what is his wish, whether we will succeed in the battle or we will lose. If the Almighty gives us the indication that we will lose, then we will go back. But if the God indicates our victory, then we will go and fight. The monk meditated for some time and took a coin and shouted in front of the full army. He said, "I will toss this coin up. If it falls upside down, it means we will lose the war and then we will return. But if it falls straight, then it means our victory is certain. And then we will go out for war without any fear." All the soldiers was watching eagerly, and the coin was tossed by the monk, and the coin fell straight. The monk shouted with joy, "Congratulations, the God has given us the mandate. Now God is with us. No one can defeat us." The whole army was filled with full enthusiasm. Now the hope of victory was confirmed in everyone's mind. With great enthusiasm, they went and collided with the army. There was a ruthless battle between both the armies. Each and every soldier of the monk's army was filled with the sure hope of victory. After some time, they started to dominate the enemy's army, and finally, the army of the monk won the battle. Everyone was enjoying the victory while coming back. When they all were passing nearby that temple, the monk asked, "Let us thank Almighty before leaving." The army gathered outside the temple and started thanking the God. They all were saying, "Oh God, thank you so very much that you have made us win. Had you not indicated us about our win, we would have lost." Just then the monk shouted and said, "Before you thank God, just listen to me. Look at the coin that is lying in my pocket." The monk took out the coin and showed it to all. It was a fake coin which was straight from both the sides. It could not fall upside down. The monk said, "Don't thank the God for your victory. You have won because of your self-belief, because you were sure to win. If you were not sure of your victory, you could have lost too. Therefore, the biggest reason for this victory is your firm belief that victory will be yours." In real life also, sometimes we do self-doubt before starting any work. We think twice whether it will work or not. But by listening to this story, we should learn that we can definitely win in any situation if we believe in ourselves. Most difficult tasks can be achieved and fulfilled with the confidence and trust on ourselves. This is Insider Motivation. Thanks for watching.